Cloudy conditions for day 4, Yorkshire having bossed the game so far, in need of 12 wickets to repeat their win of just over 12 months ago at the Emirates Riverside. Tail-ender Jamie Harrison opened up with a 4 from the first ball to take Durham to 365 for 8. And for the next hour, frustration for Yorkshire as the pair of Harrison and Onions defended defiantly. Plunkett came into the attack and was immediately driven down the ground by Harrison for a boundary, what looks to be a very capable tail-ender. Then a further problem for Yorkshire that you can do nothing about in cricket. Rain started to fall, and after an hour of play the players left the field. Durham at the time 383 for 8, Harrison 30, Onions 19. The delay cost 9 overs, but play did resume before lunch, and Kane Williamson broke the partnership. He got one to turn as he bowled Harrison for 31. The partnership, though, a good one for Durham, 45 runs. Williamson continued to get some turn to the last pair, but after another 15 minutes, rain again and an early lunch. Durham 386 for 9, Rushworth 1, Onions 20. That's from 135 overs and 4 balls. They're still in deficit by 203 runs. Soon into the afternoon session, and last a vital breakthrough for the Tykes. Liam Plunkett accounted for Graham Onions for 21. Durham bowled out for 388, 201 behind. Yorkshire enforced the follow-on with 60 overs remaining. The first runs of the second innings took some time to come. Stoneman cut for 4 off the 30th ball of the innings, bowled by Brooks. Then a wicket, and you have to say a rather lucky one. Keaton Jennings struck a fine shot, and Plunkett flicked the ball onto the stumps to run out Stoneman for 4, an unfortunate dismissal. Another blow to follow for Durham as Brooks produced a lifter and Borthwick caught by Hod for naught. Then a moment of controversy. Sangakkara flashed at a Brooks delivery, the ball taken by Hod, loud appeals but not out. Moments later, Sangakkara dropped in the slips off Brooks by Plunkett. The Sri Lankan star rode his luck, but then flashed furiously at side bottom, and Live took a catch, a good one at that. Durham, at this stage, in some trouble, 35 for the loss of 3 wickets, and the introduction of the spin of Adil Rashid prompted a further wicket. Richardson caught behind by Hod for 7. Durham now 42 for 4. Jennings and Collingwood show grit to take Durham to tea at 55 for 4. There's a minimum of 34 overs remaining, and Durham are 146 behind. An exciting session, to say the least. And so to the final session of the game, and 6 wickets needed for a dramatic Yorkshire win. Collingwood and Jennings defended doggedly in the final session, and Jennings was astute enough to put the bad ball away to the boundary, as Yorkshire tried all sorts of combinations to break through. Johnny Bairstow was given 1 over to try and break the partnership, but the Durham pair were determined to bat out time with no pressure to knock off the deficit. Collingwood had a touch of good fortune as Rashid turned to delivery, and the edge was just short of slip. From the next delivery, Jennings punched the ball away for 3 towards the leg side boundary. He then went to his half century with 2 runs off Williamson. Collingwood again edged Rashid through the slips, but he got away with the shot, and at 100 for 4 with 7 overs to go, they called it a draw. Collingwood 14. Jennings had played really well for an unbeaten 54. Good bowling by Adil Rashid must have pleased Yorkshire, who took 11 points for the draw.